Going guys, my name is TJP and welcome back to another NBA 2K24 MyNBA Rebuilding Challenge. We're our next Eastern Conference team. The final team that didn't make the play-in, let alone playoffs, is the Indiana Pacers. Now this is a very interesting team. I'm excited for this team because I've seen them do very well in the sim, depending on the players that they get. So we're going to have a fun time with this. Before we do get onto the sim though, leave a like and subscribe, comment on most videos, go to our socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down in the description if you do like the content with TJP. So yeah, 5 seasons, injuries, morale, team chemistry, all of that fun stuff that we hate is on, except for rule changes that we have turned off. Not meant to be realistic, and I might mispronunciate some names. As you can just see, I can't seem to speak right now. That's the theme for the channel, in case you guys are new. But other than that, yeah, I mean, again, it's a video game at the end of the day. We're just here to have fun. The rules have been the same and will be the same for these normal team rebuilds. We're going through every single team based on where they finish the standings and then where they got eliminated in the play-in playoffs. So with that being said, let's get on the gameplay. Let's take a look here at the roster that the Pacers have. So obviously, our man of the hour, Tyrese Haliburton, that's the guy we're going to be building around. We've also got McConnell and Emhart for point guards. Bruce Brown, he picked up. That's got Bennedict Mathurin, another interesting shooting guard, 21 years old. And then Buddy Hield, Nesmith, as well as Kendall Brown. They got Obi Toppin, Jalen Smith, Jordan Nwora, Jarris Walker, who they drafted as well. Miles Turner, still here. Isaiah Jackson, and then Daniel Tice. So it's definitely an interesting team. You know, do we want to move, like, there's a couple guys we could theoretically look to move. You know, obviously I think Obi Toppin's going to be up for a contract extension this season. Or, if not a contract extension, a restricted free agency sort of thing. So we're taking a look at the team. And that's going to be the roster right now. Now, a couple people, one person had said in my chat, like, in my comments, that it's not really a rebuild in the first season if you don't make a bunch of trades. I disagree with that, but that's okay. Usually what I would do is I would make 4 or 5 different trades, but then it's like not realistic. Now, I say it's not realistic, but then people complain that it's not realistic. So I can't please everybody at the end of the day. So I'm trying my best here. But I appreciate the comment. I didn't take too much of offense to it. But anyways, with that being said, I do think with Buddy Hield, obviously got Nesmith, Aaron Nesmith. Obviously they drafted. Well, they don't. Oh, we actually didn't draft Brown, but they drafted Walker. Got a lot of power forwards. So I'm wondering if maybe what we could get out there for Buddy Hield. I believe he has. Does he have a player option or a team option? No, he's just an expiring. I'm gonna see what we can get for him, just in the trade market. If there's anything good, because he's expiring, and maybe I'll keep him around, maybe I won't. But I'm gonna see what's out there in the market for him. If there's anything good in the trade finder. Isaiah Jackson. We get Chris Middleton for 2 seasons. I mean, that's not too bad. If we want to kind of try to compete now. We get LeVert and Strus. I mean, Luke Kennard in a first-round pick. Luke Kennard isn't expiring as well. I mean, just for that. I mean, we could get like a Michael Porter Jr. That's an interesting one. Just because with Michael Porter Jr. he's obviously younger. 25 years old. We get rid of McConnell. We get Jalen Pickett. I haven't traded for Michael Porter Jr. yet either. Andrew Wiggins is also another interesting one as well. But I think I'm going to go with Michael Porter Jr. I think I'm going to do this trade with the Denver Nuggets. We're going to give them Buddy Hield and TJ McConnell. We're going to get Michael Porter Jr. on the team and Jalen Pickett. So maybe with a new change of scenery for Michael Porter Jr., he can actually become like a nice secondary or, you know, yeah, a number 2 option, maybe even a number 1, but probably not. Probably more like a number 2, maybe a number 3, but I'd say probably a number 2 on this team right now. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. I mean, in terms of power forwards, we can maybe look to get a better power forward at some point. But I think for now, I want to look at the pick situation before we just start simulating till the mid-season point. We do have a swap worse for Clippers as well as our own first-round picks. We have some seconds as well here and there. So not too much picks, but there's enough to go around. So I'm just going to simulate to, I guess, the trade deadline, and if I want to make some more moves, then we will. All right, we're 19-33, which is not very good. 11th in the East. I'm actually curious to see the standings. How far are we away from a play-in spot? Actually, not even that far, because the Raptors aren't that great either. They're pretty bad. A lot of the teams are bad in the East, but that's okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting this to be great, but I thought we'd be a little bit better. But it's fine. Oh, well, half the team's injured. That's great. Well, not really half the team. Bruce Brown, 1-2 weeks. Neesmith's been hurt. Isaiah Jackson. Well, let's just see the stats. So, Michael Porter Jr. is the leading scorer, which is pretty cool. 19.7 points. We got Halliburton, Bennett Mathurin. Miles Turner's happy. Bruce Brown's content. Obi's feeling all right. So, we got about 6 guys averaging double figures. Miles Turner leading the team in rebounding with 9. 6.7 from Walker. Porter Jr. 6.5 assists. We got Halliburton, who's putting up over 10 a game, which makes sense. The dude's a passing machine, also steal machine, 1.6 steals a game. And he is our franchise player. Miles Turner, 2.5 blocks per game. Love to see that from him. Our most efficient scorer has been Isaiah Jackson, but he's only played 16 games. So really, it's been Michael Porter Jr. 50%, almost 51%. 3-point percentage, it's Michael Porter Jr., 43.8%. Halliburton shooting 41%, 40% from Daniel Tice, although he's probably not taking that many threes. Our best free throw shooters is Bennett Mathurin, 85%. So yeah, obviously the team isn't doing too hot right now. But if we take a look at the game plan and the pick situation, I mean, I feel like we're okay. I mean, obviously right now there's not a lot of guys we want to move, but I mean, Shepard's not happy, Kendall Brown's not happy, Noir's not happy. We got a lot of guys that aren't happy, so maybe we try to move a couple guys. I mean, Noir is gonna be expiring. Shepard, let's see if we can just get like something for them. I mean, we could get like Mo Bamba, Daniel House. I mean, Mason Plumlee from the Clippers and Amir Coffey. I mean, that's not too bad of a deal. Might do that just to get some extra rotational pieces if we want to try to push for a play-in spot. See, I'll do that deal with the Clippers. If we take a look at the roster, that's fine with me. So now, yeah, Tice, maybe we could look to move as well. So I'm going to see if there's any other moves we can make. I'm going to try to see if I can move like Tice and Brown. Just because I want the extra second-round pick, I'll do this deal for Maxi Kleber. And a second-round pick in 2028, Daniel Tice. I know it's a lot of power forward still, but, you know, I just figured why not get him, and we could use him possibly as a trade piece in the offseason. And we get an extra second-rounder, so it works for me. I'm going to assume the rest of the season, at best, we'll be a 10 seed. If, at worst, we'll be, you know, missing the playoffs, which is fine. All right, so we got Jokic winning the MVP. Victor, Rookie of the Year. 6 goes to CP3. Giannis, Defense Player of the Year. Most Improved, Taylor Horton-Tucker. Luka, Clutch Player of the Year. Tom Thibodeau, Coach of the Year. With Brandon Harris winning the Executive of the Year. So there's your All-NBA first team. All-NBA second. And All-NBA third. No Pacers. Defensive teams. Any Pacers? No Pacers. Pacers on the rookie team. Yep, Walker, second team. Not too bad. Let's see how he did. He put up 8.4 points, 6.7 rebounds, 2.2 assists. Not the craziest of efficiency, but, you know, we'll take it for a rookie. Second rookie team is not too bad. I don't know why there's only one person on there, but unfortunately we did not make the playoffs. 31-51, didn't make the play-in either. But that's okay. I mean, not a big season. Also, Turner got hurt 8 to 10 weeks. Not a big deal, but we weren't going to make it anyway, most likely. But we had 6 guys ended up averaging like double figures that played, you know, relatively decent amount of games. In terms of rebounding, Turner, Plumlee, Walker, Porter Jr., all averaging at least 6.5 rebounds. Obviously, Tyrese Halliburton, 10.1 assists. He had the most steals. We had 1.7 from Halliburton to lead the team, 2.5 blocks from Turner, 1 from Walker. In terms of field goal percentage, Plumlee, 60.6%, which is pretty good. 3-point percentage going to Isaiah Jackson, but he didn't play too many games. So it was actually Michael Porter Jr., 42.8, and then our best free throw shooter was Bennett Mathurin, which is not too bad. So, like I said, we didn't make the playoffs. Not a big deal. We're just going to simulate past, go on to the offseason, see how we do in the draft. Maybe we'll get a little bit lucky. We'll see who ends up going to the finals. Boston and the Grizzlies. Tatum versus Morant. Morant sweeps the Celtics, and he gets finals MVP. It's one of the offseason. All right, so the draft lottery. We have our 5th pick, which is cool. Maybe we jump up. Maybe we go down. We go down to the 6. Okay, I mean, that's not too bad. Plus, we have OKC. 15th pick. So we have 2 picks. I mean, we could technically try to trade up. That's an option. That is an option. I might try to trade up. We'll see. I'm going to look around and see what's out there in the market. Traded up to get the #1 pick from the Orlando Magic. I traded away Amir Coffey. Right? I'll show you guys. So we traded away Kleba, Coffey, Pickett, and 3 picks. Pick 6, pick 15, as well as a future first-round pick in 2028. And we got the #1 overall pick. So that's pretty cool. And we're going to go to the draft, and let's see what we take with the #1 pick. So there's a few options. There's a few options here. I personally think we shouldn't pass up on Isaiah Collier. The reason being is if he's on our team, then he can't do the funny. So I think we give him a chance. Draft Isaiah Collier. Even though we have Halliburton. Or we could have him run the 2, potentially. And then Mathurin come off the bench. Or Mathurin could be the 3. But then we have Porter Jr. But Porter could be the 4. We'll see. I'm going to take him, though. We're going to take Isaiah Collier out of USC. We also have a second-round pick. I mean, I guess I'll just go to it. We'll take... what do we want to take? I don't even know. Grant Nelson. Why not? Out of Alabama. So we'll just send him to the end. I think that was the only second-round pick we had. So, rookie signings. Oh, we had another one. Okay. We're not going to sign either of them. We're just going to take Isaiah Collier. That's fine with me. So, team player options. Mathurin, we're going to accept. Brown, $23 million. Don't think so. Jalen Smith rejected his player option, which is fine. Actually, I could accept Bruce Brown's $23 million, but I feel like we can get him on the cheap. So I'm going to decline it. Qualifiers. Kendall Brown, no. Toppin, yes. And Aaron Nesmith, yes. So we'll try to get those guys back. And I think that's pretty much about it. LeBron's here. I would love LeBron on my team, but I can't afford him. So that's not possible. Jalen Smith doesn't want to sign with us, which I think is fine. I think I just let him walk, personally. I don't think we need him. So yeah, I'm going to try to get the rest of the guys back on the team, like Toppin and Nesmith. They got qualifiers, so hopefully they just accept it, and we'll just go on from there. Roster. So essentially, didn't do anything too crazy, but we obviously have Halliburton still, Michael Porter Jr., Miles Turner's still here. We got Mathurin, Brown. We brought back Bruce Brown on a cheaper deal. We still have Nembhard. Toppin accepted the qualifier, which is fine with me. Still have Isaiah Jackson. I drafted Isaiah Collier. Still have Walker. I got Isaiah Joe, which is pretty nice on a minimum. You wanted to sign on a minimum, so hey, I'll take it. Nesmith back on the team as well at a pretty cheap deal. Kevin Williams, Torian Prince, JaMychal Green just rounded the rest of the roster. So not too bad of a team. I think in our second season we might have a chance to make the play-in. So let's head on to the start of the second season and go from there. Game plan here and the roster and the rotation, things of that nature. So we go here. Let's see the point guards. We got Halliburton, Nembhard, and Collier. Pretty cool. Mathurin, Brown, and Joe. And then we've got Porter Jr., Nesmith, and Prince. And then Toppin, Walker, Williams, Miles Turner, Isaiah Jackson, and JaMychal Green. So if we look at the rotation, this is a 10-man. I think it's a 10-man or is it a 9-man? 9-man. Diego Collier is not even getting minutes, which is interesting. I personally would like to get him minutes. So we're gonna go with 10-man rotation and utilize the bench like 40. That worked good, just so we get him some minutes, so give him some time. 12 minutes a game. He's not gonna be too crazy, but yeah, it works for me. I like the team. I think it's gonna be pretty solid. So we'll see what ends up happening the rest of the season. Is there any trades we can make? We could probably wait to make some moves. I mean, Miles Turner, we could always look to move him if we don't want him. We could try to get like a better center. But I feel like he's okay. I mean, Pirtle and a second rounder. I mean, Nurkic, we get... Yeah, I don't want to do that one. That one's a bad deal. No, don't want to do that either. I mean, Brook Lopez at a first. That's not too bad, but no, I think we just keep the team as is for now. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go to the trade deadline, and maybe then we'll look to make a move. Alright, so the improvement has been too crazy. We were about in the play-in, 2 games under 500, but it's close. I mean, honestly, we're only 3 games back from the 3 seed. 4.5 from the 2. Cleveland's obviously the team to beat in the East, but there are some moves we could make to potentially make this team better. Now, Halliburton's put up over 20 a game, 21 almost. So he's having a nice season. I mean, Porter Jr. is doing solid. Miles Turner's doing decent. Mathurin's been good. Isaiah Collier off the bench. He's putting up 10 points a game in 16.7 minutes. So I got to find him some more PT. But overall, not too bad. Look at the rebounding. Turner's leading the way. Then we got Walker, Porter Jr., as well as Jackson getting a little bit of time out there. We got Halliburton, Nembhard, and then Collier leading the team in assists, steals, Halliburton 1.3, block shots. We got 3 guys averaging over a block shot, 2.2 in the case of Miles Turner. So he's looking good out there defensively. Isaiah Jackson, highest field goal percentage, and a decent amount of games. Our best three-point shooter, Tyrese Halliburton, 44.9%, and best free throw shooter, besides Torian Prince only played 2 games, has been Benedict Mathurin, 86%, 85% from Halliburton, 83.3% from Neesmith, Isaiah Collier over 80%, 78% from Brown. Yeah, I mean, the team's not doing too crazy. Looking at 4-star, do we want to change it up? No, we're good perimeter-centric. If I look at the coach game plan, I mean, these are going to be the minutes distribution, which works for me. Isaiah Collier's going to be getting a lot more minutes now, which works as well. I definitely want him playing more. Curious to see if there's any moves we could make. I don't want to trade Andrew Nembhard because he's pretty good. So, and he's on a good contract. I mean, Bruce Brown, Miles Turner's expiring. We got Michael Porter Jr. we could theoretically move as well. So there's some potential. Neesmith, a lot of guys here. I think Isaiah Joe's triggered. I mean, we could look to try to see if we can get something for him. Maybe we can get a first rounder, which wouldn't be too bad. I might do that, and we get AJ Green from the Clippers. I mean, that's not too bad. Morris, don't want. I don't want to trade a second rounder. Koloko. I'll get a Lindy Walters in a second. Joe Ingles and a Warriors top 3 protected first round pick. Isn't too bad. So I think I'll do that one with the Warriors. We'll just take Joe Ingles. I mean, Isaiah Joe, yeah, he's not getting a lot of minutes on our team, I guess. So he hasn't even played at all this season. So yeah, we're just trade him to the Warriors. That's fine. We get a first round pick in Joe Ingles. Joe Ingles will just let walk at the end of the season. So I think that's fine for me getting a first-round pick. Don't know if there's any other trades. I mean, unless Miles Turner can yield me something. I mean, I honestly wouldn't mind keeping him. I'm trying to think who I want to keep, though. Do I want to keep him? I don't know who, obviously Halliburton. But, I mean, Mathurin, Benedict Mathurin probably. And then after that, I don't know. There's a lot of other guys out here. So we'll see what's in the market. I'm going to take a look if maybe I want to trade Miles Turner. Alright, I traded for Onyeka Okongwu. I traded away Toppin and Isaiah Jackson. So, yeah, getting Okongwu is a pretty cool pickup there. He's going to actually be our new starting center, which means I could probably move Miles Turner then for a power forward. So I think I'm going to look to see if I can move on from him since I traded away Toppin and also... I forgot who else we just traded. I just said the person's name, and I can't remember who I said it was. No, wait. Who was it? It was, oh, yeah, Isaiah Jackson, right. Okay, and then I'll probably just fill out the rest of the team. I think I want to do another trade with the Warriors to get Jonathan Kuminga on the team. Kamara as well, trade exception. I give him a top 25, top 10 protected pick, Miles Turner and Joe Ingles. I don't want to do that. If I threw in another... I don't want to throw their pick back in. What if I threw in... I can't trade that. Okay, what if I threw in my 2029? Can't do that. Can't throw in my 2026, I don't believe, either. I don't have my 2028 first. I can throw that in. If I throw top 10 protected, I give you the backup from 2026. That's fine. I'll do that. They don't want to do that. Okay. I'll throw in 2 seconds. No, they don't want to do that. Okay. I'll give them their pick back, honestly. No, they don't want to do that. What if I threw in lottery protected? Nah, I don't want to give him 3 picks, though. 3 picks for Kuminga? That's tough. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. I thought about it, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay, you know what? I think... what can I get for a trade find him? Nothing really great here. I mean, Draymond Green is on the Pelicans. I mean, I could do that. And then trade Draymond Green in the offseason. I might do that. I think that's fine. Because we do get a power forward. I'll do that deal with the Pelicans. Yeah, that's fine. Because I feel like with Turner, we just traded for Okongwu. He's younger. We can get Draymond Green. He's a power forward. Plus, we get a 2027 top 3 protected pick. You know, I like Miles Turner. He's good. But we just traded for Okongwu. And I think he fits a little bit better with the timeline. So, Miles Turner, you're gonna go to the Pelicans, and hopefully you enjoy yourself there. So it looks like Halliburton, Mathurin, and then it's probably gonna be Walker, but I'm not sure. Maybe Nembhard actually on the thummy. We'll see. Not sure who I want to keep entirely on the team, but yeah, Draymond Green, you're gonna be the starting power forward at least for this season. I'll probably end up moving him in the offseason. So see if we can make a plan. Doncic, Bronny James, Rookie of the Year, $6 million goes to Paul George. He's back on the Thunder. Defense player of the Giannis, most improved Jonathan Kuminga, who I wanted to trade for, but didn't get him. Anthony Edwards, Clutch Player of the Year, Coach of the Year, JB Bickerstaff, Executive Brandon Harrison. Your All-NBA first team is here. All-NBA second team, Tyrese Halliburton, 22.5 points, 9.2 assists, and 50-40, nearly 50-40-90, close, getting there. Good defense as well that he played. So you had a nice season, and then All-NBA third team as well. Then you've got your defensive first and defensive second. Rookies, we're going to have Isaiah Collier, all-rookie second team, 10.9 points, 4.2 assists. He was pretty solid. He's going to make a big jump, so I'm excited to see how his progress is going to be. But we were the 8th seed, so we're a play-in team, which is what I was going for probably this season. So we'll see how we can do. If we could win, we could take Miami on. If we lose, we could maybe beat either the Knicks or Toronto and then take on Cleveland. And probably lose in the first round of the playoffs. But we'll see. I mean, look at the playoff player stats right here for the season. I mean, Tyrese Halliburton, solid season, 20.5 points. I mean, Michael Porter Jr., not too bad. Almost 16 a game from him. 13.4 from Mathurin. 11 from Okongwu. And almost 11 rebounds. 10.9 from Collier. No, Nembhard, 10.1. So we had 6 guys average double figures. Leading rebounders Okongwu, 10.7. Then Walker also had 6.4. Obviously, we have Draymond Green we picked up. Halliburton, 9.2 assists, 4.5 from Green, Nembhard 4.2 from Collier. 3 guys at least assist a game, block shots, Okongwu with 2. Most efficient scorer was Okongwu, who played like regular minutes. And then our best 3-point shooter was Michael Porter Jr. and our best free throw, actually Halliburton. Our best free throw shooter was also Halliburton, and you know, in terms of regular amount of play time. So we'll take a look at the game plan. Everybody seems to be healthy, which is cool. Let's see how we do in the play-in, taking on the Hawks. Hawks have a pretty good team. Of course, we gave them Toppin, as well as Isaiah Jackson, but we took away Okongwu from them, so take it as you may. But for the most part, same team, similar team. I also have Grant Williams, I guess, which is kind of cool. So, sim is playing game. Sim your game, and we won it. Let's take a look at the box score. We were 118-102. Trae Young put up 31 and 10, but not enough, as Halliburton 28-11-7. Okongwu 17-18. He was good. Mathurin with 22 as well. Michael Porter Jr. with a stinker. Okay. You guys with the stinker. So we're in the playoffs. First season in the playoffs. We got the Heat. You know, they got their big 3. They're a good team. Big 3, but their bench isn't that great. And, you know, looking at our team comparatively, I feel like our team actually... I mean, they have the best player, Jimmy Butler. I feel like they're top-heavy talented a little bit more, but our bench is certainly better. Game 1, we win by 7 points. Okay, Game 2, we win again by 1. Can we win Game 3? Okay, we're up 3-0, and they get Game 4, and we win in 5. So we're in the second round of the playoffs, taking on the Celtics, who have a very good team. This team is good. I could see us losing to this team, but getting to the second round is a nice accomplishment. Game 1, We lose by 21, game 2. We do win by 1 point. That's nice. Can we win game 3? They win game 3 by 21. And we're down 3-1. So that, I mean, makes a lot of sense. Looks like we have some injuries. Oh, no, we don't. I lied. I thought we had an injury. Oh, Nemhard's hurt. I mean, we'll simcast it. I mean, maybe we could force a game 6. That'd be cool. If not, we get gentleman swept. It looks like we might have a chance to force in a game 6. I mean, we're off to a good start in the first half, but the second half wasn't great. And at least the third quarter wasn't great. We had a little bit of a down our third quarter, but we only lost by 2 points, so we competed. You know, not too bad getting the second round, 5 games losing. And Nemhard played hurt. I mean, Halliburton, nice playoff run, 24-10 from him. Even Porter Jr. was solid. He had that one bad play-in game, but after that, he was really good. Kongwu was good, so not too bad. Not too bad for the team. I like it. But let's see who ends up winning the NBA Finals. It's going to be, wow, LeBron James, age 40 season, is carrying the Lakers to the finals versus his old team, Cleveland, Darius Garland. Wait a second. No, they lost. It's the Jazz. What the? See what 2K does? I thought it was the Lakers, but it's the Jazz. Why does 2K do that? I don't know. So the Jazz got to the finals, not the Lakers. That's a lie. 2K sold me. Darius Garland wins the finals MVP. It's Cleveland 1-5. All right, well, let's see who ends up winning the lottery. Bulls. Okay, do we have our pick? We have an 18th pick, which is cool. That's all we got, so it's not too bad. All right, we'll take it. I could trade Draymond Green to the Lakers, which I might do, and get 2 first-round picks for that. So I'm going to do that with the Lakers. I mean, we have the 18th pick in the draft. I guess we'll just sim to it. And we'll just take whoever we have with the 18th pick. I'll probably just, take some guys that did the draft. Might as well. Don't know what we need. So let me take a look at team needs. A center, perhaps. Yeah, a center. Let's take a center. Let's see what's out there. Floyd Badunga, we could go with him. But I'm going to go with Rocky Zakarski. That's such a cool name. So we're going to take him out of Australia. I think that was we probably had a second rounder, which is fine. Rich Kachonas. We'll just sign Rocky. Team player options, Mather and Nemhard and Walker. We're going to accept all of those guys. Then qualifying, we don't have any, which is kind of weird. But any free agents. See, the thing is that I don't have money this season. I think I'm going to try to go after free agency next season. I mean, I'd like to get LeBron, but how is LeBron not retired? That's what I want to know. Why is he still playing? I don't know. Josh Giddey's here. Now, Josh Giddey's usually the MVP. Like, he's usually really good, but I think we just pass on this year's free agency, and next year we maybe try to free up some money to go after somebody really, really good. But yeah, I think this year let's just fill out the team and get some players. One thing I will say, I tried to get Okongwu back, but I didn't have bird rights on him, so basically he's gone. Basically traded for Okongwu and he's gone. Kind of silly, but it is what it is. So instead, we still got Halliburton, Mathurin went up. We still got Porter Jr. Isaiah Clay was up to an 80. Brown still here at 80. We got Caleb Martin. I feel like that's a cool pickup there for us. Nemhard's up to 79. Walker's up to 79 or an 80. We still have Neesmith, Wagner we picked up, re-signed Torian Prince and Williams. Got Oladipo back on the Pacers, and then Jock Landale as well, and then we drafted Zakarski. So overall, that is our team for the third season. I'll see what ends up happening. I mean, we might look to make a trade or two here and there, whether that be to start the season or at the trade deadline. Just to add a rotation piece. Like I said, I kind of want to have money in this upcoming free agency. I do think I want to make a nice big signing. So there might be a trade or two that we make as well to facilitate the room to sign a max contract player to play next to Tyrese Halliburton. That is the goal. So to start the fourth season, this is the roster. Point guards, Halliburton, Collier, and Nemhard. We've got Mathurin, Brown, and Oladipo. Porter Jr., Neesmith, and Prince. And we got Martin, Walker, and Williams, and then Mo Wagner with Jock Landale and Rocky Zakarski. So overall, an interesting roster. Interesting mismatch of players. There's your 10-man rotation, in case you guys are curious. The guys that I want to be playing are playing. So if we take a look at the system proficiency, by the way, I just want to make sure that is 4-star, and it is. That is our best one. So we'll keep it that way. Is there any trades we want to make now? That is the question. Possibly for a power forward. I mean, Walker is fine. Martin's fine. Or center, actually, really. That's probably the one we'd really want to do. But I don't know if we can really... I don't know who I would want to move. Like, do I want to move Nemhard? Do I want to move Bruce Brown? Do I want to move Neesmith? Potentially. Walker. So I'm going to look and see if we can maybe get a better center. Is Okongwu still out there in free agency? Because if he is, we could try to sign him. He is still out there, but he's not interested. What about Capella? Or any of these guys? I mean, if they would want to sign on minimums, like I would, let's see what they could do. Robert Williams III on Boston. 4 second-round picks. Aaron Neesmith, as well as Rocky, I think it was. The rookie that we just drafted. So we got Robert Williams. He's going to be our new starting center for this season, which I think is cool. It gives us also room to sign somebody else. So if I take a look at the roster, we might as well just sign like another backup small forward in free agency. I don't know who we'd be able to afford. I mean, love to get Chris Middleton, but I don't think he's going to sign on the minimum. Maybe if we wait a few days, potentially. But I don't think I'd want to do that. So let's just see. Hardaway Jr. Yeah, let me look around and see if I can get a minimum small forward. Hold on a moment. Alright, I got Aaron Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins will work. I mean, that's nothing too crazy there. But, yeah, I mean, our backup small forward spot is going to be great. But I think it's okay. Because there's a couple guys that I guess could theoretically fill in that are already playing minutes off of the bench. So it's totally fine. I think the team's okay. We'll see how we do. Probably be a play-in / playoff team again. I'm hoping in our 4th season or 3rd off season that's coming up, we can sign and make a move for a really good player in free agency. I'm honestly aiming for Luka. I think I want to try to get Luka Doncic on this team for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just feeling Luka. That's my big target. So let's simulate and see what happens. Get off to a good start in the season, but we cooled down a little bit. But we're the 4th seed right now, which is not too bad. It's close. It's a tightly packed race, but we're right in the hunt, right in the thick of things. And we're top 4 seed right now. So obviously it doesn't help that Tyrese Halliburton's hurt, and that is why we're bad or not as good as we should be. He dislocated his right patella. So hopefully when he comes back, we'll be even better. He looked like he was having a good season. Yeah, he was putting up 25 a game. He's having a great season. Unfortunately, dislocated that. But, I mean, Isaiah Collier's been stepping in, doing his job. So that's good to see. That's going to be very beneficial for his development. But overall, everybody's looking all right. Obviously, we got some tradable contracts in Porter Jr. and Brown. I mean, the best course of action would be, and as Robert Williams is outraged, maybe we just try to get something for him, because I hate that word. I mean, Williams, Walker, Landale for rebounding, but Wayne doesn't play much. Porter Jr., 6.4. Halliburton on the assist. We got Collier, Nemhard doing his thing out there. In terms of steals, Halliburton and Collier, but Halliburton's only played 20 games. Block shots, 1.8 from Williams, 1.2 from Walker. Field goal percentage, Williams in 38 games. Best three-point shooter has been Andrew Nemhard, okay, nearly 47%, so that's good to see from him. And your best free throw shooters are Halliburton, but he's only, he's missing time. Matherin's been good, Collier's been good as well. So, I mean, Robert Williams, you could move him. Caleb Martin's also contract, Bruce Brown. A lot of money that contracts, like, we can move. So there is some potential here. I mean, there's a couple guys that are expiring. I want to resign Nemhard, but I imagine he is going to test. Same thing with Matherin. I just realized I need to keep him on the team too. Do these guys want to be extended? Probably not. Okay, Porter Jones to test. Nemhard wants to re-sign, which I'm going to re-sign him to 4-year deal. Okay, you decline that. What if I do 11.65 4-year deal? Still decline that. Okay. All right. How about 11.85? Actually, 11.9. There you go. That works. All right. So he's on a good contract now, which is perfect. So yeah, we still have Halliburton, we still have Collier, we still got Nemhard, Walker as well. So there is some potential here with this team and some good contracts, movable contracts. So I'm gonna see what I can get for Williams since he's upset because of his tendencies. I want to see if maybe there's a center we can get for the rest of the season where he won't be upset and outraged. Popping Zubac and getting a second-round pick. Robert Williams obviously upset with his role. I look at Zubac. He should be okay. We get a second round in return, and we can always move Zubac in the offseason if I don't want him. So I think that's fine with me. And we should be good for the rest of the season. So let's simulate, get Halliburton back, and make the playoffs. 52-30, Luka MVP. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. 16th year to Damian Lillard. Defense Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. Most Improved, Isaiah Collier. Nice. Very nice. Big jump, 18 a game, 7 assists, 48% of the field, nearly 34 from 3, and almost 83 from the line. Love it. And the defense is also better, too. He played more minutes, which makes sense. I got to start a lot as well. LeBron James, Clutch Player of the Year. This dude is 41 years old, and he's still in the damn league. I mean, maybe if LeBron's still out there, we could sign LeBron James. I wouldn't even mind that. LeBron in the Indiana? That'd be kind of funny. Mark Denault and John Murphy. That's cool. Any Pacers? Probably not. No Pacers. Okay. Defensive team. No Pacers. No Pacers. Probably not going to be any Pacers. Yeah, no Pacers. Maybe if Halliburton didn't get hurt, he'd be there. But we were the second seed, so I don't care. 52-30. 1 game away from being the number 1 seed. So, nice season. Everybody seems to be healthy. Mathurin's hurt right now with a bruised right hip. Hopefully he'll be okay. Halliburton. 23.6, but obviously only played 51 games. Collier stepped up, though. He was really good. Porter Jr. was solid. Mathurin was solid. Walker. We had 5 guys. Well, 4 guys, technically. I mean, because Halliburton missed a lot of time, average. I mean, Mathurin missed 14 games, so that's a decent amount of time, too. But I mean, Zubac wasn't too bad. Rebounding the ball. He was content. Walker, 7.8. 6.3 from Landale. Assist-wise, Halliburton, 9.6. 7.3 from Collier. Nemhard, 3.8, 3 from Brown, 2.7 from Walker. 2 guys at least to steal a game, 2 guys at least a block shot. Well, Halliburton actually, technically no, but 58.9 from Zubac, lead the team in field goal percentage. Best 3-point shooter was Michael Porter Jr., and the best free throw shooter was Tyrese Halliburton, but it actually wasn't. It was Jock Landale. He played it. Yeah, no, never mind. I guess it was Mathurin, sort of. I don't know. You guys can see the stats. It doesn't really matter. Let's just sim and the play and see we're taking on. Wait, is he coming off the... Oh, no, he's playing shooting guard. Okay. They have Mathurin's hurt. That's why. I was about to say, there's no way he's coming off the bench. So they're playing. Got the Knicks. 7-seeded Knicks. Don't have, what's-his-face anymore. Don't have Jalen Brunson. They have Kyrie Irving, though. It was really interesting. They also don't have Randall. So, there you go. Weird team. Weird team. But let's see what happens. We win game 1 by 7. Game 2, they win by 14. We're going to adjust the rotation. Looks good there. Much better. Okay, game 3. We win by 1 point. Game 4, we win by a lot, and let's win in 5, and let's win in 6. Okay, win in 6. So we won in 6, back in the second round, taking on Detroit. Cade, Ivy, Kispert, Mudson, I don't know who that is, Nick Claxton. They got Lonzo Ball off the bench, as well as DeAndre Hunter, Thompson. Their bench is really good. Isaiah Stewart's hurt, but they have a really good bench. I can see us losing. Game 1, we lose by 23. Okay, let's make some adjustments. Works for me. Game 2. We win by 11. Can we win game 3? We do win game 3 by 7. We go up 3-1. And we win in 5. Alright, we're in the conference finals. take on the #1 seeded Hornets. LaMelo, Edwards, Miller, Collins, and Williams. They got Markkanen off the bench as well. Fultz, Rozier. I don't know how they get these guys off the bench. Like, if I go to the team, like I'm pretty sure they're on like low contracts. Maybe not. I thought they were. Collins is. Okay. Game 1. They win by 11. Let's adjust the rotation. Works for me. They want Mo starting. Game 2. We're down 2-0. We lose by 4. Get game 3, though. So it's 2-1. Can make it 2-2? Can't make it 2-2. So it's down 3-1 in the conference finals. So we'll simcast it here. Rockets got the W against the Thunder. So quarter 1, not a bad first quarter. Not a bad first half in general. Not a great third quarter. And, okay, barely got by. But we forced a game 6. Halliburton 19-13, which is cool. So game 6 to force a game 7. Let's see if we can do it. Simcast it. Continue. Thunder in the finals. Great first quarter. Looks like we're going to blow them out here. Yeah, this could be a blowout. And we beat them. So we forced a game 7. What a first quarter from us. 40 points to 10. Halliburton with 19 again. A lot of guys averaging points. So game 7 to get to the finals. Let's see how we do here. Simcast. Come back down for 3 on lead. Can we do it? We're our away team this time. So first quarter, they beat us. Second quarter, we beat them. It's close. It's going to be back and forth here. They had a really good third quarter. But we storm out in the fourth, but not enough. They ended up beating us in 7. Shea versus LaMelo in the finals. LaMelo didn't have great of a efficiency in the conference finals, but they got the job done in 7. Good for them. Good for them. But we got 2 more seasons. Hopefully, we could, like I said, make a big move. Again, I think we need a big-time scorer. I like Halliburton, but I feel like he should be the #2. Yeah, I think he should be the #2. Porter, probably going to move him. Just the tendencies aren't quite there, and I think it's just in real life, the injuries too. But nevertheless, a good season. Of course, the Thunder sweep the Hornets, and Shea wins Finals MVP. We'd love to get Shea on the team, but then we'd run a two point guard lineup. But that would be a good one though, because he could score a little better than Tyrese can. All right, I would say this season is pivotal for us. I don't even know if we have any picks. We do have the 27th pick. That's about it. But this is a very pivotal offseason. I'm going to try to free up some money. That's the first thing to do. Because we're trying to go after a big free agent. So it's time to free up some cap room. So let's see if we try to get some good players on low contracts, but enough to where we have just Halliburton and then enough for a max contract, and to then re-sign our guys that are restricted. All right, I traded for Devin Vassell and pick 20. Basically what I did there, by doing that, which is actually not a bad move. Pick 20. So we got Zubac. We traded away Zubac, Martin, and Brown. So Devin Vassell, good player, cheaper. So we do save a little bit of money, and he's still a good player. Still have Porter Jr. I'm going to move him. I also could theoretically maybe move Nembhard, and then we keep Walker on the team. I do like Andrew Nembhard, but I think it just might make more sense to have Coley be just the full-time backup point guard, and then we can keep Walker on the team, I think. So I think, yeah, it'll end up just being Walker, Nembhard, Walker, Halliburton, and Mathurin are our guys, pretty much. So I think I'm going to do that. There is a player in mind I want to trade for. I'm going to see if I can get him. So let's see if we can do it. Traded for RJ Barrett. I traded Michael Porter Jr. and 4 picks to the Knicks, and we got RJ Barrett. I think that's a pretty good pickup for us. And he's relatively inexpensive. Now, I still want to do one more trade. I think maybe we move Nembhard for picks, only because I do want to have enough money to be able to sign Luka. I want to get Luka, but I don't think I can. I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to get Luka. I feel like I would need to move Barrett and Vassell. I actually think I may not be able to keep Barrett and Vassell. I can pick one. I get Jalen Brunson. Part of me doesn't think I can keep them. I'm gonna wait. If I can't get them, I'll move him. I'll move them because I do want to get Luka Doncic on his team. I really want Luka Doncic so badly. So badly. But there's no guarantee they can even get him. So, I think, all right, well, now we're going to keep Nemhard. The draft, we do have 2 picks. I mean, we'll sign those guys, whoever we take, and we'll just go on from there. We'll just do the team player options. So, yeah, I'll see you guys at the draft summary. Nothing too crazy there. I don't have the picks. Never mind. What am I talking about? I traded them. So, yeah, Collier and Walker accept both of them. Qualifiers, Mathurin, I got to give him back. So, this is where I don't have enough money. I can't get Luka at all. I'm way behind. Curry would be insane. But I don't think I can get Curry. Durant would be insane too, but I can't get him. Okay, I wanted Luka, but I don't think I can get Luka. I don't think I can get Luka Doncic. I mean, get Lauri Markkanen maybe. I'm a bit strung for money. I thought maybe we could get the job done. I mean, Julius Randle, no trade clause, Julius Randle. I don't know about that. Reeves, actually, Reeves wouldn't be a bad option. We could get Reeves. I wanted to get Luka, but it doesn't look like I can get Luka. Unless I like trade away. Unless I trade away like Barrett and the other guy that I just traded for. I can't remember off the top of my head. The problem is with Luka is like he wants to go to the Jazz. All right, if he's out there, I'll get him. If not, then we will. We'll switch gears. I'm gonna wait till after moratorium's over. All right, so free agency wasn't great. I was trying to plan for a big move in terms of free agency to sign somebody. I mean, I guess getting Barrett's cool, and also Devin Vassell. I got Mathurin back, but he wanted to go to the Spurs. Spurs were like, I'm gonna give you a 1-year contract, and he accepted it. So now I gotta worry about re-signing him again, which is gonna be annoying. But I do think having Barrett, maybe better tendencies in the game, will do better than Porter Jr. But, so Collier, obviously we traded for Barrett and Vassell, so I mean, that's cool. Nemhart's on the team. Johnson we picked up, which I think is cool. Tybal, Richards, Metu, Davis, Shamet, Eubanks, and Williams back on the team. We don't have a center, so we'll probably have to try to acquire a center, which I think we could easily do for the 4th season. So let's get on to it. 4th season, the roster, you can see Halliburton, Collier, Nemhard, Vassell, Mathurin, Shamet, Barrett, Tybal, and Davis, Walker, Johnson, and Williams, and then we got Metu, Richards, and Eubanks. Gotta get a center. That is the big thing I need to do before I start simulating, is to trade for a center. Who would that be? I don't know. Maybe I can't trade Johnson, even though he's already... Okay, no, he's happy. I can't trade any of these guys, really. Mathurin I can't trade. Shaman I can't trade. The only guy would be Nemhard. I mean, I could get Bol. Bol isn't too bad. We can get Kevon Looney. I do need a better center. So, I mean, this deal for Bol might be okay. But I don't know. I don't like his efficiency, so... I'd rather try to propose for a trade. I'll look around in the market and see if there's anybody out there that I like in terms of centers. And if I can do it, I will. Otherwise, I'll probably just have to wait. I'm just going to have to wait to make a move at the deadline for a center. A bit worried about how that's going to work out, but I think our team should be okay. We'll see how Barrett will do. Mathurin, and we got Vassell coming off the bench with Collier, so should be interesting. I guess we'll simulate. I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. Alright, the deadline is here. 30-19, 4th in the East. Not that great, but it's not bad. I mean, obviously a playoff team, but Nemhard's hurt right now. Barrett's leading the team in scoring, 21.5 points. Tyrese Halliburton still putting about 19. 17 for Mathurin. Vassell's got 16. Collier nearly 16. Walker with 12. So that's cool to see. I'm kind of just looking here. Johnson might... I don't know. Johnson's okay. Everybody seems to be okay. Nobody's mad. Walker's solid on the rebounding. 8.8. 8 from Richards. Matt hasn't played much, but he played 7 games. He's had 7 rebounds in his like 18 game or 19 games. Assists, Halliburton leading the team. We got Collier, Vassell. 3 guys least to steal a game. 2 guys least a block shot. I mean, Richards only played 35 games. He missed some time. Davis is... Well, Davis actually has only played 24 games. Barrett's leading the team in 3-point shooting, or field goal percentage, rather. Is he also leading... He might be leading 3-point shooting. No, it's Vassell. Nearly 40%, and our best free throw shooter... I guess been Metu, but he's only played 19 games. So that's been Mathurin. You guys know the drill. I think we need to get a better center. I mean, we got Richards right now. I mean, it's not like Richards is bad, but I feel like we could maybe use a better center. So let me see if there's anything we could do out there in the market, and I'll let you guys know what is out there for us. First 2 second-round picks in Drew Eubanks. Clippers had Okongwu on a minimum, so I'm taking him for the rest of the season on a minimum, because why not? That is going to make our team better for the season, for the final season. Or the 4th, well, actually not the 5th final season, 4th season, because there is one more season after this, but obviously I won't be having Okongwu for the rest of the year. I mean, only for the rest of the year, really. I don't think I'm going to get him back unless I trade for him again. So, we'll see how we do the rest of the year. I think we should win about 50 games. Hopefully we could be around that 2 to 4 seed range. I think it should be. So, I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Luka was MVP. I wanted Luka Doncic on my team, but obviously didn't have the money to get him. Jake Farrell, Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year, guard Dial. Defense Player of the Year goes to Walker Kessler. Most Improved, Alexander Sarr. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Cade Cunningham. Jamal Mosley was the Coach of the Year. Executive of the Year, Alex Ford. So yeah, I mean, the Jazz get Luka, and they become really good. They also got Bam, I believe. But yeah, do we have any Pacers on here? We don't. No Pacers. Okay, we're the 4th seed. So about where I had expected us to be, more or less. Let's look at the player stats right here, how we did. Overall, pretty solid. I mean, Barrett led the team in scoring. I mean, that's pretty cool, 20.5 points. Halliburton, 19.3, 71 from Mathurin, 16 from Vassell, Coley with 15.5, 11 from Walker, 10.8 from Okongwu. So 7 guys averaging double figures on the season is pretty good. But, I mean, yeah, I still don't have that #1 guy. I really wanted that #1 option. We just don't have it. I mean, Okongwu, Walker, Richards leading the team in rebounds. Well, Richards didn't play that much. Neither Metu, so I guess Barrett. 8.5 assists from Halliburton. Collier with 6. 4 from Vassell. We had 3 guys least to steal a game. Vassell missed about 14 games. Block shots. 3 guys, although Richards only played 42 games. Most efficient score was Okongwu. He had 56.4% from the field. And then you got your 3-point shooting. Was Davis, although Davis played that much. So Vassell, I guess, kind of. And then Halliburton, 39%. 37.6 from Nemhard. And then free throw shooting at 2, Mathurin, Halliburton, Goulet. A lot of guys shot well. Nobody shot below 70%. That's cool. So we are taking on Cleveland, 43-win team. So they're definitely different. I don't know why they were a 43-win team. Obviously, don't have Mitchell anymore. He left. So maybe that's why. I don't know. Well, the game plan has this as the rotation for the playoffs. Obviously, it's going to be Cleveland, game 1. We're going to win by 11. Game 2, they win again by a lot. And they get game 3. Game 4, they get by 1 point. And we're up 3-2 by 1. And I want to simcast. Game 6, they tie up the series. Of course, 2K. Kongwu's hurt, playing hurt, which kind of stinks. We're going to game 7. Magic advance. Let's see if we can beat Cleveland on our home court. Horrible first quarter. Absolutely pathetic first quarter. Decent second quarter. Really good third quarter. And an embarrassing fourth as we blow the game. But what a terrible first quarter. That's why we lost. 51 points. Not good, man. And we definitely underperformed in the playoffs there. 4-3 series lead. Not good, man. Not good at all. I mean, Okongwu getting hurt kind of stinks, but yeah, definitely disappointing. Ending the season, Mathurin didn't shoot the ball that well in terms of efficiency. Halliburton, 3.3 turnovers, a little bit too much, but yeah, definitely a disappointing ending. We got one more season, maybe try to get better. It's Utah and Milwaukee. Milwaukee has Jason Tatum, that's why. So, Milwaukee wins. Jason Tatum, Finals MVP. We got one more season. Let's see what we can do to improve this team. Don't have any picks, so don't really care about that. Draft. Don't have any picks, like I said. So we're just going to skip past that, most likely. But I'm going to see if there's any trades we could potentially make to improve the team. All right, Andrew Nembhard, Jalen Johnson, and Devin Vassell to the Pistons. And we got ourselves Jaden friggin' Ivey. Another good player, young guy. We still have Matthew, obviously. We've got to get him back. But if we somehow, some way lose him, which I can't, by the way, because my thumbnail's effed up because we only have Walker and Halliburton, so I gotta keep Mathurin on the team. Should be able to though, but we'll see. Yeah, I'd be getting Ivy solid, so I'm happy with that. I mean, we could have I guess we could just have Mathurin come off the bench or Ivy, either or. We still have Collier. We're gonna have a lot of good guards. Still want to have a center. Probably should have traded for a big guy instead of a guard, but I don't know. I wasn't thinking. That's all right. Team player options. Collier obviously can accept. I guess theoretically I could move Collier, but I don't want to do that. Walker, want to keep too out as well. So Victor, he's there. Got to get Barrett back too, by the way. Got to get all these guys back. I mean, theoretically, like we could afford Victor. I'm gonna see. Okay, I'll offer Victor. Yeah, we're not getting Victor, obviously. Okay. Yeah, so that's fine. Did Barrett sign? I don't think he did. Okay, we're just going to cap hold. I cap hold everybody for now, just because I don't know. Alright, so we should be good. Let me just offer everybody. Okay, Victor goes to the Spurs. Makes sense. Alright, let me sign. Let me just keep the rest of these guys here. Let me get them back. Alright, so this is our roster. I mean, Halliburton, Ivy, Barrett, Collier, Walker. Mathurin, we got Zubac, which is cool. I guess I'll take it. We got him back on the team. Got Isaac, and then we got Okeke, Prince, Duarte back, Thomas Bryant, Andre Drummond, Vesnikov, and then Aaron Holiday as well to round the team. Sorry, I stepped on my wire. Very top heavy, and the guards are top heavy. I don't know. I feel like we need a really good big man, but I feel like maybe it was a mistake trading for Ivy. I probably should have got like a big man. Maybe like a Jabari Smith Jr., but even then, he's not that good, so I don't know. But I think the team will be okay. We'll see. Fifth and final season, here we come. Let's see how we do. All right, fifth and final season, look at the roster. I mean, Halliburton, Collier, and Holiday. Then we got Ivy, Mathurin, and Duarte. Barrett, Isaac, Prince, Walker, who's still pretty... Yeah, Walker's pretty good. I mean, Okeke and Vesnikov. And then we got Zubac, Bryant, and Drummond. It's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. I thought it'd be a little bit worse. I mean, I guess we could use maybe a better backup 5. Backup 3, 4, or 5. But you know what? What could Ivy theoretically get me? Jared Allen, Desmond Bain, Kyrie Irving, Cale Bridges, Sharp, Walker. A lot of good players. I mean, get Walker, Kessler. Just like that. But Cale Bridges, we can make a small forward. Shaden Sharp is interesting. So he could be a small forward, I guess. Maybe. Small ball 3. I think it's fine. I think the team is okay. I mean, Collier and Ivy as a package deal could probably get me something really good, too. Right? Andrew Wagner and Jamal Murray. Josh Giddey. And then we get Miles Turner back. Hal Holmgren. No, I don't like any of these deals. I'd have to propose something. Can't. How about Halliburton? Halliburton and Ivy. Can that get me anything like really good? No one good is coming up like that good coming up in the Drain Finder. That's like a difference maker. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with the team as is. I think we should be one of the top teams. The question is, like, last season was a bit of a bad season because we didn't get out of the first round. So maybe this year will be better. I mean, it has to be in our fifth and final season. So maybe at the trade deadline, we'll look to make a move. But I think for now, keep the team as is and see how we do. Second seed in the East. Hornets are definitely the more dominant team. I mean, we're close with the Hawks. Hawks are right there. But we're probably a top 3 team in the East, I would assume. Let's look at the stats for now. I mean, Isaac's hurt, Zubac's hurt, torn left bicep, whatever it is. So, I mean, Halliburton and Ivy leading the team in scoring. They have Collier, Barrett, Mathurin, Walker. So we've got 5 guys, 6 guys averaging, I guess, double figures. I do want to try to get a better center or a better big. Obviously, Zubac's been hurt. I mean, Drummond's playing center right now. Walker, Collier, rebounding as well. Sis, Halliburton, Collier, Ivy. They've got above 7. Collier and Halliburton, as well as Drummond in 30 games. Steal a game. Block shots. Walker, Bryant in 13. And then Zubac has been hurt. Field goal percentage, you could see there. 3-point percentage, you could see here. And then our free throw shooting is also here. It looks like Halliburton's had a 50-40-90 season quietly, which is nice. So, obviously, a couple injuries we have. It's not looking great there, but we are the 2nd seed. So, I got to see if there's any small moves we can make. Maybe some minimum contracts that we could trade. We do have that 1st-round pick Lakers, which, if it's good, we got to trade. Yep, we got to trade it. Zach Edey would be awesome. OG Anunoby would be awesome. Mitchell Robinson would be awesome. And we get a 1st-round pick from the Spurs. Would I rather... Clint Capella would be awesome. Wendell Carter Jr. would be awesome, although he's uneasy. All these guys are uneasy. Claxton is the guy I'm going to go for, even though he's uneasy. Jalen Williams... All these centers are uneasy. You know what? We're going to get Nick Claxton from the Hawks. Vesnikov, you're gone. Boom. That's trade number 1. I want to see if there's other trades we can do. All right, I'm going to do this deal with the Nuggets. Sadiq Bey, 1st-round pick, and Andre Drummond. Thank you very much. So that does bolster up our bench a fair bit. We look at the roster here. So we've got 3 point guards, 3 shooting guards, 3 small forwards, 3 power forwards, 3 centers. We're good. We're good. Zubac, once he gets healthy, he'll be the backup. Sadiq Bey is a good backup 4. I guess we don't have a backup 3. Can I get a better backup 3? Let's see. I'm going to take one more gander to trade. I can't throw it. Actually, I don't think I can do it. Yeah. No, we might be done for. Might be done for. I mean, unless I do Trade Finder, Torian Prince. Is there a better, like, 4 small forward potentially that I can propose a trade for? I'll look. Let me look at the Let me do a player finder and see if I can do it that way, and then propose a trade. Here for Chris Middleton, Prince, and some 2nd rounders. Basically all of them. Because at this point, might as well just try to go all in. 5th and final season. Old Chris Middleton. But I mean, I feel like our team is okay. We'll see what ends up happening, because I'm curious to see how good this team will be the rest of the season. We're trying to vie for, the top 2 seed in the East, so I'll see you guys at the end of the year. All right, Victor MVP, Mitchell Pickett, Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year, Hugo Gonzalez, Defensive Player Victor, Most Improved Elliot Cadeau. Victor was also Clutch Player of the Year, Mark Denault, Coach of the Year, John Murphy, Executive of the Year for the Thunder. Pacers, we have Isaiah Collier on All-NBA 2nd team. That's not too bad, 19.9 points, 5.4 rebounds, 9.3 assists. He was solid. I don't know if he was the starter or not. How many games did he start? 42. Okay. So that's good to see. And then your all defensive teams. No Pacers. No Pacers. Okay. We were the 2 seed. Hornets, number 1 seed. So not a bad year. For the final season, we're trying to get back to the conference finals, bare minimum, but we got injuries. Ivy's gone. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a good run. Why? Okay, Isaiah Collier's got to carry. He's done it before. I've seen him do it before. But man, it's gonna be tough. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Rebounding, Walker, Zubac only played 46 games as well. Claxton played 84 games. That's insane. I mean, Collier was good, 9.3 assists. No wonder he made All-NBA 13 because he was at the start because Halliburton got hurt. Yep, Collier. Leading the team in steals, block shots. You can see Claxton, Walker, Zubac in the minimum amount of time he played. Claxton was an efficient scorer. 3-point percentage. I guess Middleton was really good at hitting threes, which is nice. Mathurin, we're going to need him to step it up. Got to see some big stuff from Barrett, Middleton as well, maybe. Need a little bit of PT out of ya. I mean, we're the 2 seeds, so I guess that's cool. Get a little bit of time to rest for these guys, but it's going to be a little bit concerning. We got Jacques Vaughn as our coach right now, which I guess is fine. Alright. Might need to adjust that rotation a little bit. So Olsen will play in. Knicks in the first round. I feel like we can beat them. Kyrie, Taylor Hendricks, Floyd Badunga. But obviously got Porter Jr. He's coming off the bench, though. Remember, we traded Porter for Barrett. So game 1, of course, the Knicks beat us. Game 2, we do beat them there. Can we win game 3? We do win game 3. We win game 4. We're going to win in 5. If we're not, we're going to win in 6, please. Yes, okay. And we're taking on the 3-seeded Hawks, who went to 7. Zay Collier's hurt, which is great. But he's going to play through it at least, which is nice. Hawks, Trae Young, Murray, Griffin, Kuminga, Hasselhoff, Booker off the bench. Interesting team. See how we fare against them. Game 1, we are going to win by 11. Game 2, we're going to win again by 22. Game 3, they get Game 3 by 10. We make it 3-1. Let's win in 5. And we are in the conference finals at the very least. That's good. And, of course, we're going to take on Charlotte. LaMelo, Edwards, Miller, John Collins, Mark Williams, Robert Williams, the third if we traded for them. I forgot about that. Martin, Fultz, Reddish. Yeah, okay. Without Halliburton and Ivy, our team is a little bit thinner. So, I mean, again, I need... And now Barrett's hurt as well. What does he have? Twisted right knee, 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. Alright. So he might be missing this entire series. Isaiah Collier, are you the greatest player of all time? Game 1, win by 4 points. Game 2, they win by a lot. Game 3, we go up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? No. Okay. Is Barrett back? Barrett is at least back. So that's good. Game 5 is huge here. They win it. Okay. Is Barrett healthy fully? Not yet. So we got to win 2 straight. Game 6, we are the home team this time around. Let's see how we can fare against Charlotte. First quarter was tied. They're going to get the second quarter there at a decent amount. We need to have a really good third quarter. Had a good third quarter, but an embarrassing fourth quarter as we get blown out, and the video's over here. Again, injuries killed us in our 5th and final season. Isaiah Collier was good. Mathurin was good. I mean, Barrett was good when he got hurt. I mean, Collier got hurt as well. Man, 3 guys averaged 23 and just wasn't enough. I mean, I guess we had a lack of depth. But, I mean, not having Halliburton and Ivy just really, really ruined the season. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? We had a good team. Good team. But unfortunately, yeah, the injuries in the final season. Of course, there's Giddey. Should have got Giddey. Miller. And let me guess, Pelicans lose. Okay. Miller finals MVP. You saw the stats. Good run. Unfortunately, the injuries. That's, you know, sometimes it happens when you play with those on. They get hurt. What are you going to do? I feel like our 4th season, we definitely underperformed, but we had a good team. Again, it is what it is. So, with that being said, though, let's go to full screen close. Alright, well, that's good for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment on this video, go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description. If you like the content, TJP. I don't know what team is next. I think it's Dallas. I think it's Dallas. Yeah, Dallas is going to be next. That's an interesting team to try to do. So, yeah, should be fun. With that being said, I'm going to head on out. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.